Hello, Keeping It Real listeners. I am Kim Rittberg. I'm really excited to talk to you today about why showing up on camera can help you sell more houses or apartments or commercial real estate or buying. But I'm really focusing on why 2024 and 2025 is the year you are going to start showing up on camera and then owning video because it is the perfect time. My name is Kim Rittberg. I am an award-winning video marketer with 20 years of media experience. I was at Netflix. I launched the first ever video unit for Us Weekly. And now I help real estate agents leverage video to grow their business, to bring in more buyers, to bring in more sellers, to get more leads, to get more clients. And I have clients across the country who I work with in my video boot camp to teach them how to be good on camera, what to make, what to put out there, and then how to bring those leads in and turn them into clients. So I'm really excited. I just spoke at the Fast Company Innovation Festival. So Fast Company Magazine has a festival in New York City every year, and I was invited to speak. It is my second year in a row. And what I loved, I spoke about AI and how AI is basically to be flooding the platforms, all the social platforms. And the most important thing now is you need to leverage those AI skills. You need to get a little bit better at AI, but actually being human is more important than ever. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in this episode. But first, I want you to promise me something today. You're going to take away one thing from this episode. I want you to find me on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever. I'm at Kim Rittberg, KIMRITTBERG. I want you to follow me and say hi. I'm going to be having some free webinars in the next week. I would love it if you would show up at one of my free webinars. You're going to learn so much. You can grab my free downloads at kimrittberg.com or message me on Instagram or LinkedIn, and then you can grab it there. And on YouTube, I'm Kim Rittberg Content. So the first thing is I know a lot of my amazing agents are do a lot of professional development, which is fantastic. You have to invest in yourself. And if you work with a coach, you have to make this video process, this video progress be a part of your holistic coaching. It can't exist on its own. You have to just pair it with the other things. So if you're thinking, okay, I'm doing X amount of cold calls a month, I'm X amount of reach outs per month, this video work has to be built within it. So consistency and accountability is really built within it. I want to back up why showing up on camera is going to help you sell more houses. So obviously there have been a lot of changes for agents and commissions throughout the country. It is more important now than ever before that anyone who considers working with you understands why you are worth the money. So more than any other time, right now is the time to start showing up and explaining people why. So you might say, well, Kim, I can just post my headshot and put a little bit of text underneath. The filtered headshot that people have seen 100 times and a little bit of text, it is nowhere near as valuable as one piece of video. So when you show up on video, people can hear your passion. They can hear your intelligence. They can hear how much you care about them. Way different than a photo and some text. It's very, 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 very important to start showing up. What you will notice is most of your competitors are probably not showing up that much. That is the truth. And so if you decide I'm going to be the agent in my area and I'm really committed to this, it does not mean every single day. That's the thing. I also have a business. I have 2 little kids. I have a hobby. I don't really have hobbies anymore, but who has time for hobbies? But anyway, I have a business, I have children. I don't have time to be on video every single day, making a big fancy video every single day. But there are ways to work it in. And even if you're not showing up all the time, you have to start showing up a little bit. So with all these changes, the burden is on you to let buyers or sellers know why you are the expert. And in that, and I'll work through this with you. One of the things I love is when I work with my agents, we figure out like, what is unique to you? What is your unique skill set? And everybody's like, well, I don't know. You do. We just have to uncover it. And when you're talking about helping somebody make the biggest investment, a really big chunk of their money, right? A big chunk of their salary is going to this investment, whether it's buying or renting. You have to show them why you are so knowledgeable, how you can help them make a great investment, save money, save time, negotiate really well, save hassle. So I have an agent that I'm working with, Sean. He's fantastic. He and his wife are an amazing team in New York, Sean and Alina Brewer. And one of his videos recently was kind of taking someone behind the scenes of a client deal. And he saved this client $100,000 in his negotiation. And because he knew how to negotiate with that building, it was an apartment building, he actually ended up helping them have a better investment than they'd already originally planning because he really knew the players and he knew how to negotiate hard. So he got 100K in terms of savings. And then he ended up doing a special sort of deal where he was like, the timing ended up being perfect. It's a great investment. So we made a video specifically about that. And it really highlights his knowledge of the market, his knowledge of the players, his negotiation skills. So that's a really solid way, a really solid use case of video. And again, if you're like, oh my God, Kim, I can't start talking about video, you can, and I'll help you get there. So make sure to drop me a line on social media. And again, I'm challenging you to do one thing today. That means you can show up on Instagram stories. That means you can just record yourself on your phone and not post it, but you should try to post it. Okay, another reason why it is so important to show up as yourself on social video. AI. AI is coming. It's fast. It's furious. I see a lot of agents, no shade, I'm not pointing to you. Maybe I am, I'm not sure. Depends who's listening. I see a lot of agents posting the same content. Maybe their brokerage gave it to them. Maybe they built it on AI, but it really could be built from anyone. You have to think about this. Only you have those relationships. Only you have that knowledge. As we get flooded with robotic, redundant, repetitive content from AI, and even honestly, our brokerage, it's giving out content that's great, but a lot of it's like this, everyone's putting out the same exact piece of content. Doesn't do you that much. So you have to be even more human in the age of AI. So what does that look like? You can use AI. You can use AI to help you make content, but you have to put your own voice in it. You have to tweak the content a little bit to make it sound like you. You have to show up on video. That's a huge differentiator. Another reason why it's super, super, super important to show up on video. Video gets shared more. Video, more than photos, more than text content, is the most shared content on social media. So when you're thinking about, okay, what is a good use of my time? Video is a great use of your time. You start putting out video, you are more visible. People share it more, people engage with it more. And one thing I really, really love reminding you all, it's not just about finding a new client. Unless you really started like yesterday, and even if you started yesterday, we all have a large network of people. Past colleagues, friends, friends of friends, family, friends of family, current clients, former clients, clients' friends. Part of what we're doing is we're activating those networks. We are putting like a spark in our network, and that spark is going to spread out. When you start showing up on video, that's what happens. I see it all the time. Brianne, one of my agents, she's based in Florida, doing a great business. She just, first of all, she hired two amazing people who said that they wanted to switch brokerages to be with her because she was on social. She was on video. She got a client in her first week of showing up on video. She got a referral. And then later she got another client also because she's showing up. And every time she shows up, she's herself. And it is so, so, so valuable. Not only are you're reaching new people, yes, but you're really reigniting your referral network, your past clients, your current clients, your friends, your family. People are remembering who you are. And think about this, every time that you're scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on LinkedIn, scrolling on YouTube, and you see someone you know, you're like, oh yeah, I knew that person. We met at that party. I wonder what they're up to. They're thinking that about you the more you show up. So again, it's really, really important. This is going to be the year, 2024, 2025. Say to yourself, this is the year I start showing up on camera. I'm not saying to you, this is the year I star in a TV show. Lower the bar. It's not about what we're not doing. It's about what we will do. It's very, very important to be nice to ourselves, not to be hard on ourselves, but to have that growth mindset, to have that professional development mindset. How do I grow in my career and my business in 2024 and 2025? How do we make that happen? So we're talking about why showing up on camera can help you sell more houses. Number one, you are going to do one thing that moves you towards that today. I want you to record a piece of video. You can put it on Instagram stories that will disappear after 24 hours. So if you hate it, don't worry, it goes away. Tag me at Kim Rittberg. Make sure to grab my free download. Then you'll hear when I'm doing a free webinar. I'm actually doing a free webinar very, very soon. I want to make sure you get first on the list. I'm going to be teaching you about video secrets, how to make great video that brings in leads and clients. But again, the showing up on camera, the reasons why you have to show up today, you have to, with all the changes and the commission fees, you have to start really letting people know who you are and why you're the expert. You have to compete with AI. Everybody's putting out so much content, but a lot of it's garbage. The more you show up as yourself, you will be competitive. To stand out in a sea of robotic content, you have to be more human. You have to make people see your value. You got to build it in. You got to build it into that professional development. All right. I love, love, love being on Keeping It Real. I always have so much fun with you all. Make sure to follow me on social media at KIMRITTBERG. Say hi. Say I heard you on Keeping It Real with DJ. I have so many fun agent friends around the country now, and they all have each other for a big referral network. And I really, really love helping you show up on camera and make video that grows your business. So make sure to click that download, come to my next webinar, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. This is Kim Rittberg.